All right. So, okay. So, I'm Allie.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are both actors at Stage 34. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just in Legally Blonde, and that was probably my favorite show that I've done there. What about you?
I don't know if I have a favorite show. I love them all. Beauty and the Beast was fun. Sue's Goal, Mamma Mia, 13. Yeah, a lot. It was all good.
Hi, Hannah. Yeah. Okay. So at home, now that we're in like quarantine and social distancing stuff, we have been like with theater, I have been practicing singing and dancing as much as I can. It's sort of a good time to work on like those core skills that we don't usually have time to work on, which is really great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of singing.
A lot of singing. Sort of feel bad for the family, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah. A lot of exercising too. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of eating. Yeah. But I think the thing I miss the most is definitely the people. I love everybody at Stage 34.
Yeah.
All the adults, all the kids. I don't know. We have the best group of kids.
Yeah.
I feel like we all try to stay connected as best as we can after our shows are over. And as I said, I was just in Legally Blonde, so our cast, we've been like still talking as much as we can, but I wish we could hang out and see each other in person. But after this is over, I'll be excited to see everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People, I know a group of us from 13, or most of our cast from 13, is going to do a Zoom call to watch the show. So yeah, we're trying to stay connected, but we're definitely missing everyone.
Yeah. But I think some things I would recommend for people to do is so think about like, do you have any goals in theater? Like, are there any upcoming shows that you know about? And like we know this winter there's going to be High School Musical for the teens, and in the fall I think there's going to be Newsies.
Yeah.
So if you think about those shows, maybe you're like, oh, I want this part, or I want to be dancing in this or something. Now is the time to be like, all right, this is what I have to do to be able to get there. And you can work on all that stuff, listen to all the music from the shows. For dancing, I try to stretch every day so I can get as flexible as possible. I feel like it's a good time to hopefully get my splits back. Oh, hi, Tracy. Yeah. Do we have any questions?
Yeah.
I don't know. What else have we been doing?
I think just in general, like not even connected to theater, you can do like enjoy the weather. It's beautiful today. It was beautiful yesterday. We've been doing a lot of painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
it might not be a good thing, but
yeah.
Yeah, we miss everybody a lot, and I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy so we can see each other after. All right, Brittany asked, what's the most difficult role each of you have played? For me, that would definitely be Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. That sort of pushed my I had to practice the singing every day because there was a lot of singing all the time, which really was hard on my voice. So I had to learn, this is what I have to do. I have to drink this much water. I have to drink this much tea with a ton of honey. I have to go to sleep. This is what I have to eat to make sure that my voice is staying healthy. But even though it was the most difficult role, it was the best show ever. The cast was amazing. Yeah.
Jane Banks is hard. it was my first like big role, and I had to learn how to be a bratty little kid. So that was hard. But also, I think Belle, it was hard to sing a lot of songs. Had to get used to saving my voice and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. All right. Tracy said, "What's your favorite show that you've watched as an audience member?" Oh, that's hard. Okay, so my favorite show that I've seen is Wicked on Broadway.
Definitely.
I don't know, just watching that, I cried a lot. It was really great.
Yeah.
I don't know, you had that like feeling, and I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I want to do this someday.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the music, I've always listened to the music and all that stuff.
Yeah, Lion King too. We saw that, and it was incredible.
The costumes were so cool.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my favorite show I've seen at Stage 24 that's really hard. But I loved Mary Poppins. That was a long time ago, but I loved Mary Poppins. I loved last year To Kill a Mockingbird. I cried the whole time.
I loved Legally Blonde. I wasn't in that, but I saw that. It was incredible. Everyone was incredible.
13 was good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love all the shows. I can't. Yeah. All right.
If I could pick a role for Allie to play, what would it be? Linda from Wicked, probably.
That's a dream role.
What else? I don't know. Yeah. Definitely Glinda.
I could pick a role for you to play. That's hard. I don't know. I'd like to see you as something like out of your comfort zone. Not to like see you like be bad at it, but just to see how you would like rise to that challenge and see what you would do with it. I think that'd be super cool. Yeah. So I don't know. What is out of your comfort zone? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Really. At that point.
Yeah. I don't know. You were really good as Jane Banks. So like
that was really
maybe
fun.
Like
something bratty, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'd love to see you play. I'm not exactly sure what role I would put you as, but
yeah.
I'd like to see you as Donna in Mamma Mia, because I just don't see that, but I feel like you could play it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was really random. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, do we have any
Isabel Campbell asked what your least favorite role to play.
What's my least?
I don't know if I have one. There's a whole, I don't know. You get a whole experience with every show, and even if you don't get a I have loved every role.
Yeah, if you don't get a role you want, there's still an awesome cast.
I've never been in a show that I hated, because I love to dance. So when I get in like the ensemble, I love that a lot. So that's never. I don't know, maybe if I had to pick, it's not that I didn't like this. I had so much fun, and I loved the kids in this show, and I still talk to them, or a few of them at least. I don't know. I helped out with Simba and Lion King, and I feel like.
Well, you were new. You came in at the end. So
I don't know.
Stressful.
Like, I had fun with it, but it was definitely out of my comfort zone to play, like, I don't know, because I feel like he's like such a like strong and like emotional character, and I was like really immature then, so it was really hard. I don't know, but it was still such a fun show. I love the music. Actually, we were listening to music from it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys mostly looking forward to? Seeing everybody again.
Yes, yeah.
And
just being in the show. Being on stage.
Yeah.
Having the excitement.
I love that feeling of being on stage in front of an audience. I miss that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your dream role?
That's easy. I have a whole list.
Yeah.
I want to be Glinda in Wicked so bad. And Sophie and Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
And Amber and Hairspray. And I'd love to be Elle Woods again, but yeah, those are my like 4.
What would be Sophie would be awesome.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I'd
love to be Elphaba in Wicked, but I can't really sing that, so
that's why we practice.
Yeah.
Also recently I've been like listening to so much Mean Girls. I'd love to play either
yes.
Regina or Katie in that show.
Any of them.
I don't think I could pull off Karen.
That would be
fun.
It'd be out of my comfort zone, and it'd be super fun to play.
Okay, how do you get the courage to get up on stage? Honestly,
it took a while.
No, I feel like personally for me, I don't really get nervous that easily. Like right before, Legally Blonde, I was freaking out the day before.
Yeah.
Like you can ask my friends at school. I left to like go get ready, and I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And like right before, I was like backstage with like AJ, he played Emmett, Amanda, she played Brooke, and like Luke, he played Warner, and I was like freaking out.
Yeah.
But once I got on stage, it was fine. Once I don't know, I have the courage because of my friends, and because I love to do theater, so I don't know, that helps too.
Yeah. I'm always nervous before every show.
Yeah,
I always get
that's normal. That's same. I do too.
But we started acting or doing shows when we were super young, so I was kind of like, whatever, like if I mess up, I'm a kid, everyone will just kind of smile and laugh. But once I got older, I started to be like, oh my gosh, this is kind of scary that I'm performing in front of a whole group with lines and songs that I have to know. So that was scary, but I think, the cast, just my friends, everyone, Allie, my family, everyone around me.
Amanda. Oh my God, Amanda. Hi. What was your favorite part of Legally Blonde? That is the hardest question. Because I loved the whole thing. I can't imagine it to be any different at all. Like, I made some of my, like, closest friends in Legally Blonde. If I had to pick a favorite part, I'll pick a favorite part from backstage because the whole show was just so fun and it went by in such a blur. But backstage, I love during like intermission and before the show, we would always vlog, and it was like really bad vlogging, but it was really fun. And I still have those videos, and I watch them whenever I miss my friends, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. What's your favorite show to listen to? I love listening to Mean Girls. I love Mean Girls.
I love Wicked. That music just is amazing.
Yeah.
Legally Blonde. I still listen to Legally Blonde all the time. Mamma Mia. Hamilton. Oh yeah, I listen to Hamilton all the time. I like Newsies too.
Yeah,
I'm getting more into Newsies. Oh, Luke, I can't wait for Newsies either. What show do you want to be in? Gabby Wheeler asked that. I want to be in Wicked. I really want to be in Wicked on Broadway. Maybe that will happen. I hope so.
Wicked, Mean Girls. Yeah.
Mamma Mia. I've already been in it, but I would love to be Sophie in that show.
Yeah.
It's such a fun show.
Maeve. I haven't played any boy parts, I don't think.
I played Simba.
Yeah, you played Simba.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think I've played any.
Hi, Susan. I miss you. Oh my God, it's so good to see everybody. Okay. Oh, Brittany, yes. If you ever played Tracy, I would totally come see that show.
Yeah. What shows do you hope Stage 284 does in the future? Mean Girls. That'd be super fun.
Can they even do that? Because it's on Broadway.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
one
But someday. I would love to do Hairspray.
Yeah, Hairspray.
I don't know
Les
if they could.
Mis.
Les Mis.
Les Mis would
There's so many shows.
Yeah, there's so many
Just like
awesome
good
shows.
dancing stuff. I love stuff with a good dance ensemble because
Yeah.
it's fun, especially with like adult shows because it's really cool. Let's see.
What advice do you have for someone joining theater?
Be confident, take risks. I think that's my biggest thing. It's like it's so easy to get insecure and be nervous. I'm definitely like that all the time, especially in Legally Blonde. I was singing a bunch of stuff I really can't sing at all, and I was like in front of a whole group and I had to sing, and I was like, you know what, just got to go for it. And if like I voice crack or if I mess up, that's okay because theater kids are the best. Your cast will always support you no matter what. Everybody will always support you and like do their best to make sure you're happy. So I would just take risks. If you want a part, go for it. But also understand that like you need to be able to like, I don't know, be easy to work with. I think that's another big thing.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have way much more fun with the cast and with the directors and the whole crew. It just, yeah. Do we ever sing together?
Yes.
yes, a lot. Yeah, our poor older sister. We sing a lot, especially recently, and she's like, "Oh my god, stop singing!" And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
And that's the time.
We sing together at school sometimes. Yeah. It's nice because I have a higher voice than she does, so we always try to. Yeah, we try to harmonize.
Try keyword. What was your favorite show when you were much younger?
I was in Annie Get Your Gun when I was 8, maybe 9, at Stage 24, and I loved that show so much. I still love the cast. I've been in multiple shows with like Kay and Tom and Maggie and Susan, Katie, everybody. I love them all. And Kathleen Tringali, she helped with choreography, so I met her there and I loved her. And I was in it with my cousin too, Ella Comparado. She was in it, which was so much fun.
Yeah. I was playing soccer at the time when I was like 8, 9, 10, around there. But I did the like camps over break.
Oh, those are so fun.
Which is so much fun.
Yeah, I recommend. They still do those.
Yeah,
those awesome. Are for younger kids or like not even younger kids and like I don't know what the age. Those are the best.
Yeah,
like those camps during the breaks were.
We had so much fun.
So much fun.
But I was Baloo in Jungle Book, and I loved that. Absolutely, I had so much fun. I had to be like carefree on stage, which is super fun. So yeah,
I recommend those camps definitely. We had a good time.
We had an awesome time in those camps. If you could meet one Broadway star, who would it be?
That's so hard. I love Ben Platt because I think he's incredible.
Yeah.
So that would be so cool.
Taylor Lautner.
Ooh, I love
to meet her.
I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing. So that would be cool too.
Idina Menzel.
I was going to say that.
I'd be good with meeting anyone.
Honestly.
Any Broadway star. That'd be incredible.
Yeah. Okay, what are our dream roles? We sort of talked about this a little bit, but my dream roles, Glinda and Wicked, Sophie, Mamma Mia, Amber and Hairspray.
Yeah.
Elle Woods.
I'd love to be Mean Girls, any of like the 4 Mean Girls. Alphaba would be fun. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Just making sure we've answered all the questions.
Does anyone have any more questions?
Which one of you two are older?
I am the older twin. Yes, by 4 minutes. So, yep.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. That's such a hard question.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many shows have you done? Oh God.
A lot.
1, 2, 3.
Too many to count, probably. Yeah.
I think I've done at least, I counted once, and I think I've done at least 24 shows. That might be wrong, but it's around there.
Yeah.
Favorite costume? Favorite costume? That's so hard. I've had some. All my Elwood's costumes were amazing. Let's be honest. There were a lot of them, but they were all so fun. My favorite that I wore, probably. Well, I had pink shoes. I had pink sparkly shoes. I still have them. I'm gonna keep them forever. Yeah. So that was amazing. And I loved my engagement dress. It was like this pretty pink long dress. That's probably my favorite costume. Shout out to Kay. She did the costume. I love you.
Probably when I was Jane Banks, I had the like pink stripes,
that was so
like
cute.
the arms dress that I loved. It was just really fun to spin around in. Yeah.
Hi Tina. What's it like being in a show with your old aunt? Amazing. Yeah. It's the best. And Mamma Mia.
It was so much fun.
So my aunt, she was in Mamma Mia. She was Rosie, and we were in the ensemble, and it was so fun. Like sometimes we'd have rehearsal, and she'd drive us home, and we got to talk in the car with her.
Yeah.
And it was so amazing. So that was fun. We definitely bonded. I definitely got much closer with her. So that's great. It's amazing. Have you ever done a show with both your family and your cousins all together?
Not all of us. Most of us together.
Most of us? Yeah. Well, we haven't had like the whole. We haven't had the whole group, but
aunts. My aunt and
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, Mamma Mia was the one where we all.
Mamma Mia was me, Ashley, Ella Comparado, and Tina Comparado.
Yeah.
Right. That's all. Yeah. So
we're missing a couple of us.
And then Adam's family was you, me, and Ella.
Yeah.
And then we did like once again those
vacation
camps. It was me, Ella, Sophia, and you. Yeah. Those were fun. Once again.
But we haven't done it whole family.
Funny backstage story. So many funny backstage stories.
Yeah. I don't know.
Trying to think of something. Well, this isn't like a funny moment, but in Legally Blonde, like most of the cast would be out for like, oh my god, you guys in the beginning. And backstage, me, AJ, Luke, Calvin, and Timmy, we always hung out and like jammed out to the show, got all like our nerves out. I don't know, that was sort of like the time to like pump up, which was really fun. Yeah. So that's like not funny, but that was like a good memory that I'll always remember.
In Mamma Mia, during Voulez-Vous, all the kids, or like gimme, all the kids were, we weren't allowed to be in it because we were too young. So we were backstage dancing to like with the choreography and everything.
You did that?
Oh yeah, it was really funny. It was really fun. Yeah.
What do you do to keep life interesting during the social distancing time? I've been exercising as much as I've been eating. Hopefully it will balance out. Yeah. I've been just watching a lot of TV, which is not something I'm proud of, but it's true.
We
have
still
school.
Yeah.
Woo,
So
online
homework,
classes. Yeah.
online classes, all that stuff.
Um,
Painting. I've done a lot of painting. I don't know what's going on, but
we have a lot of art.
we have a lot. Yeah. So
and like you said, we've been singing a
lot
ton,
of singing.
dancing a ton. I have like a whole playlist, and I recommend this for people that are like bored. But I have a whole playlist of like all the dances I've done that I can remember from like shows or dance class or something. So I just play that, and I'll just do all the dances for like 2 hours.
What's your favorite show we've been in?
Mamma Mia or Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Or Annie Get Your Gun. Those are fun.
Mamma Mia, Mary Poppins. I love Susical. I thought that was really fun. Me, Sarah, and Allie. Allie Lovekin.
You guys had the cutest makeup.
We had so much fun as Weird Girls. Yeah, that was super fun. 13 was fun. My first like full teen.
That was such a good show. Shout out to everyone in that. You guys are amazing.
That's so much fun.
Favorite Footloose memory. Oh my god. They're so I did Footloose at Boston Children's Theater with Amanda and Jake, and so that's what we're talking about. But my favorite memory, I don't know. It's just during Q to Q, we probably shouldn't have done this, but so I don't recommend. But the director thought it was funny, so it's okay. During Q to Q, we stopped for like a long time, and like so there were 4 of us. Like our characters were like best friends in the show, and we were also like super close friends. And we stopped for like a half an hour, and we just like talked about the most random stuff ever. And after, the director was like, "You guys really should start a podcast. You guys can talk for like an hour about the most random stuff." So I don't know. That was probably one of my favorite Footloose memories.
Is theater something you'd both want to pursue and continue as a career?
Yes,
for you.
I want to be an actress so bad.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of sports, which has gone in the way of theater at times. So it's kind of hard to do shows as much as I want to. So I don't really know. Yeah.
Any tips on remembering choreography?
I just watch Allie. It takes me a while to get them down. She memorizes them like right away.
Yeah, I don't know. I can memorize stuff super fast. But some tips that I recommend:
watch the video. They send you a lot of videos.
I don't even know. I pick up on stuff fast. I just practice all the time. So what I like to do is when they're teaching it, just like try to think of everything that they're teaching technically and get all the moves down. And then as you like keep running it, add like your character, start acting more and more, so then you don't lose all that choreography when you start to act. So personally, for example, like if Sarah or Kathleen or whoever the choreographer is, they'll like teach the steps. I'll learn the steps and like try to, I don't know. And then you just like practice the steps, and then once you start getting them more and more, start like acting and adding like things that your character would do, how they would do the movements more. I think that is something I recommend. Sort of like adding that in, mixing it together. Don't just like learn steps and then try to learn the acting separately. Sort of mix it together.
Yeah. But don't try to be doing your acting while you're learning the dance, because that's a lot to think about. For me. So
I mean, still like
first learn the steps, and once you get a part, then add in a bit more. Yeah.
I also like to run the dances through my head. So like if I'm ever bored, I constantly am like thinking, oh, like this is what I do now, this is what I do then. That helps me a little bit.
How have we been helping? So our mom and our family started Feed the Front Lines North Shore. So we're helping bring food to the hospitals nearby. So yeah, we've delivered a lot of meals.
So we're calling it Feed the Front Lines. That
Yeah.
is something we're doing with our whole family. So the Comparados and the Snails.
Yep.
It's nice. Hi Caroline. What song from a show gets stuck in your head all the time? Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
When we were doing Legally Blonde, whenever somebody would say, oh my god, you guys, or like, oh my god, at school, it took everything in me not to be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So that was like a constant struggle, but it was so fun. Yeah, that song. My favorite show, I miss Legally Blonde too, so much. I love West Side Story. So my favorite show by Stefan Saudi is definitely West Side Story. The dancing is good. The music is good. Once again, I cry like the whole time. And it shows that I cry and I love, which is sort of weird. But dream list shows and roles. So, like we said, we've talked about this a little bit for people that are just joining in now. Glinda in Wicked, Sophie in Mamma Mia, Amber in Hairspray, Regina George, Mean Girls, Elwood and Legally Blonde.
Alphaba, Wicked, any of the Mean Girls. Yeah.
All right. Should we end it?
Yeah.
Oh, also, I just remembered. I don't know why I didn't say this before, but for learning choreography for people, a lot of this helps. Write it down. Right? Obviously, like directors and choreographers are always like, okay, go write your stuff down. Listen and do that. That helps. I personally don't do that, but I don't know. I think it's good to write it in your script where it happens. Everyone sort of has their own way of writing stuff. So also, I like to just like get a blank sheet of paper and like write down write down oh my god, Tom Kelleher, hi. Okay, sorry. And write down like what the movements are and like how you're gonna remember them and like what you want to be doing while you're doing like how you want your face to be acting and like stuff like that. That helps me if I like write that all down.
What are our spirit animals?
I don't know,
Carly. What would be? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a hard question. You're gonna have to think about that. We'll get back to you. Biggest mess up on stage. Okay, funny story. In Beauty and the Beast, I was in like this long dress and I like tripped and like totally fell flat on my face in front of the audience. Like the audience was like right here. I fell like literally right in front of them.
It was
and I was like,
subtle either.
It was not subtle. It was like bang. I could not get up because of my costume. So I like after like everyone in the cast knows this. Yeah. So after I like finally got up, it had been like a good 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Lucy Ayres, she was playing like Madame de la Grande Bouche or whatever, the dresser. She was like
playing Babette.
Yeah, I was Babette. And she was like the one sort of like fake pulling me away because we were like running away from the beast.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got up and I was like, what would Babette do? And also I was like so embarrassed. So I by accidentally like hit her. I feel so bad. But that was the most embarrassing. Like lying on the ground, not being able to get up. The whole audience was like, and I was like, oh my god.
What's my biggest mess up on stage? I don't know what my biggest mess up is. I don't think I've had anything like crazy big. I I don't know. Like, I've forgotten lines and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think I've sung the wrong lyrics. Like, I did.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
did.
happens all the
Yeah.
time.
So in my last show in Greatest Showman for our 8th grade play, I was singing From Now On, and I switched the lyrics. So I sang the wrong lyrics for the wrong part, and no one noticed. But I kind of stood there and was like, "Shoot, didn't
Just
mean to
keep
do that."
going. Everybody, if you ever mess up, keep going. The audience doesn't usually notice.
Yeah. How do you balance schoolwork with your stage musical theater?
That's a good question.
I'll bring it to if I have a lot of homework and I know I might have some free time during rehearsal. I'll bring my schoolwork and I will sit down. If I have free time, I'll do the stuff I can.
Yeah, I like to stay as organized as possible. So, like, I'll get home from school, be like, this is the homework I have. This is when I have play practice. This is the time I have before and after that I can do like each subject. So I like personally, I write out like I'm doing math here. I'm going to play practice after. Then I'm coming home, do science, history, and English, or whatever. I like to be as organized as possible, and sometimes it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Especially when we have a lot of homework and studying stuff. I personally, when I have tests, I like to use Quizlet and study for them. So I get that on my phone, and like when I'm on a break, don't use your phone during rehearsal, just saying. But like in the car, I can do that.
Yeah.
So especially if you live farther away from wherever you're rehearsing, I recommend that. What show did you like better, BCT, Grease or Footloose? I think I loved the dancing I got to do in Grease. That was so fun. But Footloose was so much fun. I think I'm gonna have to go with Footloose. Both great shows, though.
Yeah. Who are our biggest fans?
Oh, thanks,
Wow,
Mom.
Thanks. Parents.
Our parents.
Yeah, each other.
Our cousins.
Our cousins. Our
Our
friends.
grandmother.
Yeah.
Our friends.
Our
Yeah.
friends, family.
Our castmates. Castmates are always the best.
Yeah. But probably our biggest fans would be our parents. They support us through everything. So, yeah.
All right, tell us about, I've watched how you benefit so greatly from your adult musical theater friends. Tell us how lucky you are to have them in your life. Okay, so this is so true. All the adult shows I've done, I've learned so much from all the amazing and talented adults. We have the most talented adults, and I have learned, like I said, I started Stage 24 when my first show was Little Mermaid. That was an adult show. I think I was 7 years old. So I was very mature and inexperienced. But working with adults quickly was like, all right, you can't talk. You can't ask the director too many questions when he's working with more important stuff. And you have to be quiet backstage. I learned all of those things so quickly right away.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Sarah and Katie have been like so important in my life. I don't know. They've done so much for me. I've known Katie since I was 7, and she's like, I love her. I love you, Kate. No, yeah, the adults are just amazing. I learn so much from them and from their talent, and I watch them and I watch how they learn their stuff and do their stuff and communicate with each other, and I'm like, okay, this is helpful. This is amazing. So, yeah.
How do you feel when you see your grandmother cry because she's so proud of us?
I cry.
It's incredible.
How do you recover when you start laughing on stage? See, that is hard. That, especially me, because once I start laughing, it's so hard to stop. That is something you have to I have learned I'm still not very good at it, but over time I have learned to sort of control that and just be like, no, okay. So I'm just quickly, okay, nope, we're acting, stop. And I try to think about other stuff, which is sort of hard because you're still on stage and you still have to be acting, but you just have to keep going and so example, Legally Blonde. Once we laughed a lot because the dog, Bailey, Bailey's the cutest dog. Shout out to Bailey. But she did not want to get off the stage.
Oh,
And me and Sophia Sarmanian, she played Paulette. We were laughing so hard, and it was so bad because it was the saddest scene in the show. I was supposed to be crying because I was leaving. And I was like, oh, no, I couldn't stop. I was like, I could not have eye contact with Sophia. And I just had to I had to quickly be like, all right, we're sad. I don't know. Put like a mental block for a second. Then I walked up stage and I was like,
yeah.
Oh no.
I think I just have to push it away and be like, this is your character. This is how they're supposed to be feeling right now. So you shouldn't be laughing. So
I just always remember if I don't stop laughing, then I'm gonna be upset. How I acted before. So I feel like that always gets me all right, come on.
Yeah.
We have to go soon, but we'll answer this last question. How do you feel when shows end? How do you deal? What do you do? When shows end, I cry.
I cry
for days.
Yeah.
I cry a lot. Sorry, we're talking about crying a lot.
Yeah,
but
how do I deal? I mostly just have to think about you've another show coming. You can get together with all your friends, and you'll see them again because we're probably going to be doing shows.
Yeah, and you can still talk with them over text. Like I said, in Legally Blonde, we still talk all the time. And I watched all the vlogs that we did, and I watched our show, which was hard. I hate watching myself sing and act. It's so painful. But I don't know. It is hard. After a show is over, it's you spent so long with these people, and they're your best friends, and you get so close with the director and the crew. I definitely miss them a lot, and that's okay. But you just have to think about, all right, that was an amazing experience. Now we got to move on to the next one. Get ready for the next one. All right, this is the last question.
Have you ever had to stage cry?
In Legally Blonde, I probably could have stage cried.
Yeah, there are moments in shows that I could, but I was like, I can't do it, so I'm not going to.
Yes. I personally cannot cry on demand, which, by the way, is a goal that I have been practicing. I have been trying to learn how to be able to cry on demand because I feel like all good actors can do that. I feel like it's super cool. So the goal during quarantine, learn how to cry on demand. Honestly, that's a real thing I've been trying.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful so far. But we got a little more time.
Yeah.
All right.
Are there any last questions before we go?
All right, it was so good to see everybody. Sorry this was sort of long, but it was good to talk, and we miss you all. Everybody stay safe and stay inside until we can go outside. Yeah. We miss you all. Bye.
Love you.